You guys, we did it. We are back to the top of the La Liga table. Barcelona beat Rayo Vallecano in one of the most intense matches I have seen this season. Intense only because of what was at stake. Because who could have guessed, going into this La Liga title race, that this game against Rayo Vallecano would become one of the penultimate games? Who could have guessed? But it certainly has become one of those games because Barcelona really needed to deliver a result after that slip up by Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid over the weekend. And fam, they have just done it. It wasn't the prettiest win. It wasn't a 5-0 or 7-0 like we're used to seeing from Barcelona, but it was a win, and I will take it. This Barcelona performance, I think Hansi Flick has some things to discuss with the team. I felt like they were not totally connected. There were moments where, you saw that they kept on losing the ball, and they were losing the ball because they weren't on the same wavelength. For example, like a player is trying to pass here, or maybe just give a disguise on the pass, but, the person who's trying to receive the pass is not on the same wavelength with the person who was giving the pass. So oftentimes you saw that Barcelona kept on losing the ball in the middle of the pack. And I also thought that midfield area was a bit choke. And Barcelona just found it very difficult going down the middle against Rayo Vallecano, who I should remark again are a very good football inside themselves. They had very good moments in the game, which if you were watching the game and you're a Barcelona fan, you must have held your heart in your mouth, because fam, there was moments where they could have really done something here. I would say again that there were some players that did just stand out for me. One of those players was Pedri, because I love the way this player played. He was amazing. The way he showed up, the way he controlled the ball. It was not a mistake that his name kept on ringing around, the camp. I wanted to say Camp Nou, but it's not Camp Nou, the Montjuic. He was just amazing, and I really wanted us to win this game. Another game where he puts on a brilliant performance. I wanted us to actually go ahead to win this game for him, and we did that. Another player that stood out to me was Frenkie De Jong. I know I have been one of the people who have been critical about Frenkie De Jong this season, but I have to dust my cap off to Frenkie De Jong to say he was nice with the ball today. He was nice. He was one of those players that actually protected the ball better. Granted, there were some times when he gave away the ball, but when he was on the ball, it was a little bit more solid. And I just really love this player, the way he played today. I would say to Hector Ford, listen, I love you down, but I always say, like, if this football thing doesn't work out, modeling is a good second option. But let me tell you, that right back position, Hector Ford was going through it. He was going through it in the middle of the park, and he offered nothing to Lamine Yamal in terms of combination play. And this is kind of why I always say we need a good second option for Jules Koundé, because Jules Koundé was serving a punishment from Hansi Flick for coming late. But like Hector Ford was not able to present anything going forward to combine with Lamine Yamal. So it just was not the best. But we did see that change drastically. Immediately, Jules Koundé was brought into the fray. The way he was able to combine with Lamine Yamal, I think that right-hand side became one of Barcelona's, most deadly spots. I will have to say this to Lamine Yamal, though. I love you down. Like, I'm a Barcelona player. Sorry, I'm a Barcelona fan. I love you. We know you're good. But watching this game, I sometimes felt a little bit frustrated with Lamine Yamal when he was trying to do a dribble here and there. Like, sometimes just play the simple pass and release the ball. I think it takes more effort to do a dribble than just to make a pass, which is very frustrating, especially in a must-win game like this. When you're trying to do those kind of dribbles, when we're not actually winning yet, it gives the defense of the opposition time to set. Now, I know that you know the game more than me. Obviously, you're a professional, but like, looking at that, I just feel like release the ball. That's just all I have to say. Like, it's something that needs to be developed, knowing when to do a dribble, knowing when to release the ball quickly. But all in all, this was not the best Barcelona performance, but it did well. Honorable mention to Dani Olmo, who is just an absolute cheat code when you need to sustain a lead. He came in and he had another immediate impact. I love this player. Like, he could have scored, he could have created something, but all in all, he did what needed to be done, made a whole nuisance of himself in the middle of the pack that for us to be able to run away with this. We did it. we're back. We're back to the top of La Liga table. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comments. But until next time, my fam, I am so excited. Bye, guys.